All right, everybody. So we are back, and yeah, it's nighttime, of course. As you can see, I'm ready for fucking bed. But we're here to give you the results. It's gonna be pretty quick. I think SummerSlam was amazing. There are a couple things I was mad about, well, upset about. But again, anyway, let's get on with this. So the Raw Tag Team Championships were up first, and oh my god, I love this so much. It was so great. RK Bro become your new tag team champions. You knew it was going to happen. I'm excited. So, took some pictures as well. Finally, I told you guys we were going to get the, you know, whole little ordeal. He gets down on his leg and he does this, and then Randy Orton does this in the background. We were going to get that. It was going to come. I told you that was coming. Obviously, my mom got it wrong. We're moving forward. Alexa Bliss defeated Eva Marie. This was obviously going to happen, and well, Dewdrop didn't get involved, but it's okay. It's whatever. Didn't care much about it. Nothing too shocking. Again, my mom got this one wrong, but you know what? Again, she doesn't know wrestling, so Alexa Bliss picking up the victory here against Eva Marie. I doubt they're going to be in a feud again. Damian Priest beats Sheamus, becomes the new United States champion. I'm happy. Latino representation. I'm happy for this. Very proud of Damian Priest. Again, this was one of the matches that I wanted to be wrong about. So I'm okay with taking a loss here, and it makes sense. Of course, I wanted Damian Priest to win in the beginning, but I was like, you know what? Maybe if Sheamus retains, we could find someone else bigger than that. Maybe have Damian Priest face him at Extreme Rules and win. But this win is basically needed, and I'm happy for Damian Priest. Congratulations. The Usos retained their SmackDown Tag Team titles against Dominic and Rey. Again, I told you they were going to win regardless. My mom picked up the got them right for these two. So yeah, the Usos retained. Usos basically dominated the Mysterios. The Usos basically are WWE's Young Bucks, essentially. So right after this, we had Nakamura rock out with Rick Boogs and Pat McAfee. But I want to tell you what happened next. So what happened next? Becky Lynch returned. Yep, you heard it. Becky Lynch returned. And this was during the SmackDown Women's Championship match. Now, does it make sense? Yes, but no. I will explain. Becky Lynch returning makes perfect sense, especially for the SmackDown Women's Championship. The reason is because there's not that many women on SmackDown. Becky Lynch being a new addition is perfect. It was supposed to be Banks versus Belair, and Banks wasn't there on SmackDown. Therefore, Carmella was her replacement. Now, stick with me. Carmella came out in the ring before the bell even rang. Here comes Becky Lynch. Everybody's popping. Everybody's loving this. This is like CM Punk returned or something, But this is even better. I mean, again, nothing's better than CM Punk returning. I mean, let's be honest. But Becky Lynch came back. This is a big return. She comes back. She beats up Carmella. She says, "Give me a minute, Bianca. I'll be with you in a sec." Beats up Carmella. Hops back into the ring. Challenges Bianca to the SmackDown Women's Championship match. She gets it on. And Bianca loses after Becky hits a fucking rock bottom. Becky hits her with a rock bottom. 1, 2, 3. And Bianca's just there like, man, what could have I done? So that really means I had to change my prediction. Actually, how many times did I change it? I went with Banks. I knew I wanted Banks to win. It would have made sense for Banks to win. So Banks was going to win. So that match got canceled. So we had Bianca versus Carmella. I wanted then Bianca retains. Becky comes back, changes the whole match. So now Becky is who I'm going for. If it's Bianca versus Becky, I mean, I can't rule it. I love Bianca, but I gotta go Becky, and Becky won. So does that count for a win as me? Yeah, I tweeted it out. You guys can even go see the tweets. I said, wait, hold on a minute, wait a minute, and then I sent out a tweet. So again, I love this. People are mad because of the fact that Bianca Belair got squashed by Becky Lynch. I'm not mad that Bianca lost to Becky. I'm not mad about that. That is not what I'm mad about. I do agree that Bianca Belair deserves better than that. I feel like she really did. Hell, you didn't need to bring back Sasha Banks for all that. What I am mad at, though, is how WWE failed to provide us with an explanation or an update or something surrounding why they canceled, or they didn't, you clear. That's what makes no sense. You clear them for SummerSlam, but then you take them off of live events and you don't give us the explanation to why you did that, WWE. That is what I'm mad about. And then you fucking, to put the cherry on top, you advertise this shit for SummerSlam. You advertise it as if it's going to happen. It did not happen. So WWE, you failed to provide us with an explanation or somewhat of a regulation of, I think I'm using the term wrong. You failed, WWE. You failed at that, and that's why I'm mad. I'm mad at WWE for failing to provide us with an update. That is self-explanatory. That is obviously what I am, on here for. So I'm not mad that Bianca lost. I do think she deserves better, and I do think she got squashed. Fuck yeah. If you guys don't think I know that, I know she got squashed. She got squashed by a rock bottom by Becky Lynch, who's just returned to WWE. You want them to put a championship on her, right? There you go. I was gonna lose my shit if fucking she came back out for the Raw Women's Championship and Charlotte, hey Charlotte, why don't you put that title up on the line? I'll put mine up on the line. Becky wins it after fucking, just 5 minutes of just whatever. I was gonna fucking lose my shit. But no, I'm not mad that Bianca Belair lost. Though she got squashed. That's simple. What I will not stand for is WWE advertising something that's not going to happen. Of course, the same thing with like Keith Lee, Matt Riddle, and Bobby Lashley. Of course, they, but they did something to explain that. They had the kickoff show, and they had a fatal four-way to get the new opponent in. Not here. All they did was they covered it up by saying, oh, well, she's not here. Your new opponent is Carmella. Well, Becky Lynch is also here. Why don't we have her come out, take out Carmella, have her face you, Bianca, and then have you lose to a fucking rock bottom? And no, it is not a Eurig or whatever the fuck. A Eurig, how that move works is Bobby Lashley, remember, you've seen it. Bobby Lashley picks up like that. A Eurig is literally one hand on the thing and lift up and throw it. A rock bottom is literally in the move of a flatliner, but fucking he's down. So no, it's a rock bottom. Becky defeated Bianca with a fucking rock bottom. I don't care what anybody says. That's the move that she used to defeat. And you guys can say I'm a dumbass or whatever. I don't care. That's the move. I know my wrestling. I know my shit. I'm on my shit. I'm pretty fucking tired. But let's move forward. Again, I'm not mad at Becky. Congratulations. I'm not mad that Bianca lost. Bianca, you'll get up there. Hell, we could put you in a feud with fucking Becky. Who knows? I mean, Bianca has said in the past too that she wants to defeat all of the horsewomen. And she's already defeated Bayley. She's already defeated Banks. So I mean, if she has to defeat Becky, then that's the risk she's going to have to take. But anyway, next up, Drew McIntyre defeats Jinder Mahal. Obviously, this was simple. Shanky and Veer came out at the end, but he grabbed his sword, and they all were just running away. I don't understand that feud anyway moving forward. Charlotte Flair wins the Raw Women's Championship. This is something that obviously was going and destined to happen. So really, the question is, what the fuck was the point of putting the title on Nikki Ash or Nikki ASH? Well, it was to get rid of the fucking briefcase. Again, the same fucking thing that you did with the fucking Miz. This whole little part of my rage is just going down a spiral, and I don't like it. But yeah, it all went down in a spiral. Again, the SmackDown Women's Championship match is going back to it. That was that was the second match that I didn't care if I got wrong, but well, it just confused me a lot, and I didn't put if I got it right or wrong. Again, Charlotte Flair becomes the new Raw Women's Champion and adds a title reign, so she's a 12-time Women's Champion. Let's move forward. Edge defeated Seth Rollins. Of course, I went Seth Rollins because I feel like, you need to get him up there as a champion. But Edge defeating him and coming out with not only the Brood fucking theme and, kind of like entrance, you had him come out to the on this day, so again, I loved it. This was the third match. I did not care if I got it wrong. So Edge, and it makes sense. Edge needed to defeat Seth Rollins. I loved it. That was the match of the night. I thought it was the best match ever. Bobby Lashley and Goldberg went on for almost close to 10 minutes, opposed to 5. This match was literally just a fucking shit show, too. Of course, this was an actual match that Bobby had to go up against fucking Goldberg, and Goldberg didn't do anything. He made it look like he was in Saudi Arabia, like with The Undertaker. So, and yeah, Goldberg almost killed Bobby Lashley. Almost kind of, just like he kind of paralyzed, almost paralyzed Undertaker. Yeah, he kind of almost did the same thing here with Bobby Lashley, throwing him off the top rope. That move. But no, Bobby Lashley and Goldberg are probably gonna have the feud continue in Extreme Rules, and fucking, I don't like it. I'm sorry, I just don't. I thought this was gonna be a big fucking, Goldberg. I thought it was gonna be like WrestleMania over again. 36. Goldberg, Braun Strowman, finisher for finisher, that Bobby Lashley just win. Nope. I called a match too. I want to make this very clear. I called Roman Reigns. A lot of you John Cena fans, John Cena freaks, said Roman is losing. He said John Cena is going to take that title. They're going to stick it to Flair. They're not going to stick it to Flair. The only way they're going to stick it to Flair is through fucking the daughter. They're going to make fucking Charlotte Flair win all the titles. Let's be honest. Roman Reigns, though, retained his Universal Championship at the end of the night. Of course, this is now, it was a great match. Not so much from Cena. Cena barely put on a show. I mean, yeah, he had so many attitude adjustments, but one spear knocked the man out. And I thought, he should have kicked out. I thought this match should have went on for almost about, who knows. It should have went on a little bit longer. But I'm happy with the ending of it. Something that I always figured would happen and be a great WrestleMania match. Roman Reigns, and I don't know if I said this before, but Roman Reigns had a great run when starting out. And I always believed when it came to the Royal Rumble that Brock Lesnar would come back. And he would win the Royal Rumble, and it would shock everybody. He would choose Reigns, and we'd start this whole big feud with him and Roman Reigns. And we'd get the whole crowd at WrestleMania. We get to see Heyman's face and, reaction at this. We finally got that. Brock Lesnar returned to SummerSlam. And by my surprise, once I heard it, I was like, he's back. He's back. He returned. Brock Lesnar fucking returned, baby. He's back. He's back. And Paul Heyman was scared about this. He was like, Brock, and this actually I want you guys to remember, if you guys are new to WWE, let me tell you, Paul, you would think Lesnar and Paul Heyman, they're two, he's the cookie in the cookie jar, they're the fucking, they're the pairing, again, to see them not together is very weird. Yes, I understand. But this isn't the first time that they've been, not together. I remember, I think it was back in 2000. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Was it 2003, I think? 2002, 2003, around there. Brock Lesnar, Big Show. Paul Heyman was part of ECW. not unlike Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was WWE champion at the time. Paul Heyman turned his back on Lesnar and went with the Big Show, and that's why he became champion. Think that's what it was. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But again, like that was a long ass time ago, you know? So I guess WWE's gonna expect Heyman to or expect Brock Lesnar to do the promo cutting, I guess. But we got big names on SmackDown, man. Like I don't even know where we're gonna go from here. Like if Lesnar is going to be the next opponent. Like Extreme Rules, if it's Roman versus Brock, oh my god, am I gonna watch that? WWE is just like, yo, hey, you want to see Brock get annihilated by this fucking head of the table son of a bitch, and the crowd's like, yes, and he's got Edge over here, give me more, give it to me, give it to me, like that's me. I want more. I'm like Edge, give it to me. I want that. That is literally what I want. I want Lesnar and Reigns in the ring. But yeah, that's about it. That's really about it. This with SummerSlam. I just want to mention one thing too, and I agree. Vince McMahon, you are damn well desperate when it comes to this shit. You were so desperate to put the title on Becky Lynch. You were so desperate. After what you saw on Friday, after SmackDown went off the air, you probably looked up, AEW, you watched CM Punk come out, you heard what CM Punk had to say, and then you were like, get Becky Lynch on the phone. Yeah, Becky, we're making you come back and we're putting the title on you. Hangs up the phone, Becky's like, okay. But like, Vince, you are so desperate. You're desperate. You had to pull this whole fucking shenanigan bullshit, not give us update about fucking, Banks and Belair, whatever. Saying that they were clear, then to advertise it to make it look like it's all big in here. I don't think you even had Sasha come out at fucking SmackDown for SummerSlam. So yeah, WWE failed at that part. I think. Really, they did. But no, that was the react. This is the results, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Before you guys can, please hit that subscribe button, comment down below, turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video. Leave a like, and yeah, I will keep up with tomorrow. We'll be back here tomorrow to do the results for NXT Takeover 36. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a good night, and I will be going to sleep right now.